Hey, what's going on? It's Illy, a videographer and director for TSGS Films. Today, I'm bringing you 7 tips I believe will make you a better videographer and director. Let's get started. Tip number 1. With this step, I'm basically suggesting pick a favorite director. Each of us has a favorite director within the entertainment industry. The reason why that director is our favorite is because there's something that they do different from others which speaks to us. Be sure to check out any behind the scenes footage of that director doing their job so that you can get a better feel of how they are on set and try and emulate that. I'm not saying take what they do and make a direct copy, but work on developing your own style based on what they do. Tip number 2, study the craft. This tip should come as a no-brainer for most of us. You should never dive into something you're not first willing to invest the time and money into learning exactly how to operate within that world. There are many different directing and videography techniques in which all of us need to learn beforehand. There are plenty editing techniques, special effects, equipment we need to learn how to use before even stepping out there on your own to become a professional videographer or director. Tip number 3, and probably one of the most important tips, is confidence. As the director on any project, you have the prime leadership role, and that is to instill confidence in everyone who is around you. Everyone is going to be looking to you for guidance and direction, as the title says. You'll be amazed how your mood and confidence can drastically change the atmosphere of a film set. Whether it be a commercial, a music video, a film, feature, or short, your confidence alone determines how everyone else will perform at their job. Tip number 4, punctuality. No one likes being late. No one likes anyone else to be late. So you as the leadership role should never be late. Now I know we live in a real world where real things happen and we can't plan everything to a T. If you're running late to a set for any reason, your first priority is to let the client or your second in command know exactly what's going on and an ETA. That way cast and crew and especially clients aren't in the dark about what's going on and you don't look unprofessional. Tip number 5. Be and think professional. Going back to my first tip of picking a favorite director and kind of shadowing them through their own work and behind the scenes, imagine what it would be like to work with or for that director. In a sense, become that person. Know what everyone around you also working on the project expect from you as the director or videographer, and create a mental list. This list will not only help you keep yourself in line, but also everyone who's working on the project with you. Remember at all times, whether the crew is big or small, it's a team effort. You should never ask anyone working on the set or helping out with the project to do anything that you would not yourself do or find inappropriate. Tip number 6, B-roll. This is more so geared towards the videographer or DP of a set, but also as a director, you should have a good idea of what else you need as far as B-roll or cut to shots. A trick of the trade to always remember is you can never have too much B-roll. Anything that will help move the story along, even in situations where you maybe just need something to cut to during a dialogue exchange that won't distract from the storyline. Trust me, your editor will never complain if you give them enough footage to play around with. And finally, tip number 7, and one of my personal favorites, give everyone working on the project an experience. Every single project I work on, I look forward to the client coming to me at some point and telling me how much more work they would like to do with me, strictly based off of what I did on the set. Always remember that to a client, it's not just about the end product, it's the entire experience. If they did not like your attitude or like how you handled yourself on set, you will probably never hear from them again and they won't refer you to others. Every single project that I work on, no matter what it is, I look forward to the client coming to me at some point and telling me that they enjoyed the work that I did and they plan on doing more of me strictly based off the experience they had while working with me. They're gonna waste no time at telling other people about the work that I do, and with the way that the internet is now, word travels even faster. So these have been my 7 tips I believe will help make you a better videographer or director moving forward. If you found these tips at all helpful, please hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and also follow me on my social media accounts, all linked down below. Again, this has been 7 tips of becoming a better videographer and director by Illy. Thank you for joining me.